YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a quick Let's Play video. This one is Gauntlet for the MSX 2, so it's a later release homebrew game. I'm playing it on MSX 2 Plus, Japanese 60Hz machine, so I had to hold down a key when I booted it up because the cartridge defaults to 50Hz. So we played 1 or 2 players. I was just trying to see. So there's the cover. I mean, there should be a picture up there. Comes with a proper cartridge and manual. I was trying to see what year it came out in. I've had it for quite some time. And comes with quite a nice little manual and things like that. And I used to really like playing Gauntlet back in the days. It's probably a game that is better 2-player competitive and less interesting 1-player, but it's still not bad. But obviously this is wonderful use of colour here, and showing off some MSX 2 graphics modes. Let's give it a go. So of course I'm playing 1-player. Now the only thing that I'll say that I do wish they had have done with this one was speech, so there is no speech unfortunately. Other than that, it's actually a very nice looking version of the game. And you can hold the fire button down. So I could go straight to, continue level 1 there. Right, we'll try and do the level skip. Just go through hits there. So obviously you've got the whole idea of Gauntlet. You've got to try and get rid of the spawn points to then lessen the amount of enemies coming to get you up. And we need to get a ham sandwich, and we'll go to level 4. That's probably enough skips. So it's got the music, it's got sound effects, got potion. So potion's like a smart bomb. It's best only using those if you absolutely need to. So as you can see, it runs at a fair clip in this mode, so it's quite a fast version of Gauntlet. It's probably, I think, it would have been nicer to have for them to, after they did the wonderful music intro, to have done a little bit more work on the sound effects. I quite like the Valkyrie because the Valkyrie has a little bit of protection with a shield. You still need to be careful. I believe if you go all the way around, you can get to a level skip to level 8. I'll try and do, because I used to really love Gauntlet back in the day. I probably played Gauntlet 2 on the Atari ST, which is quite a decent version of Gauntlet, and it's Gauntlet 2, so it has those extra little bits of gameplay over the original game. So we can plain exit here, but we keep going. The whole thing is to make some headway and then get up on the spawning points. Oops. As quickly as you can. There we go, level 8. And our health is not looking too bad. I haven't played for a while. Lots of wizards. Keys. So wizards are a pain because they disappear. Oh, and there's a death, right? And to get rid of the death, we use our potion, like so. go in there and get our potions back. Not sure what the red thing is. Don't really need to. So I suppose in this one you've got to be careful what keys you use. Yeah, I should have gone that way. It's worth getting for the food. It's got lots of keys. Now we get the fibre of the dragons. As you can sort of especially see with some of the later levels, you don't have to clear the whole level. Oh, shot the food again. Lots of hits. Oh, it did it again. Actually, I'm running a little low. So let's take our time. Grab that. It only gets you about 100 back, that does. So there was another death there. Poison, so that actually lost me health. Oh my god, how many deaths are there? We're out of potions too. Oh dear. Is there another potion we've missed? Got lots of keys left. Let's have a bit of a scout around. No potion there. No potions there. Too far away, the number of enemies coming out. Right, really needed that. And you can't just sit there and kill enemies all the time because your health gradually decreases. Around like this really can do your health in. So that didn't really help at all. I think we actually ran out of time, and so it lowered all the doors. Okay, well, death's out of the way, so now we can flee. Treasure room, so you just got to try and get as many of the treasures. And I think you've got to get the treasure to get to an exit, otherwise you don't get a bonus. Right, it's starting to get a bit tricky. Now we've got destructible walls. This makes it a bit more tricky. And something like I can't hit that generator there. I can't hit that one either. Got flashing health. Doesn't help me. See, I'm really running low on health. Looks like I'm not going to last much longer, folks. Oh! And I'm dead. So, it's actually quite a decent version of Gauntlet. It'd be interesting if they ever thought about doing the follow-up and did Gauntlet 2 and maybe had the speech. But it's quite a good game. You can see a little bit of a tear, I can't really point, at the bottom of the screen there, but it doesn't detract from the gameplay too much, and it seems to work very well. Very colourful game, shows what the MSX2 hardware was capable of. Alright, hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I'm Electric Adventures, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.